Man, so my car's jacked up, right? I bought it like this, everything missing, like most of the trim's in there. What the fuck is this? This is how most of the car's wiring looks. There's just loose wires everywhere. Like, look at this shit. Like, where the fuck does this wire even go to? Enjoy the feet, but damn, man, that fucked my shit up. I think I'm just gonna take the radio out of this area, build a center thing here, like that cuts off to the front, so if I ever want to do something, I can just like make some cup holders that go right here. But damn, just by the bottom and then fiddle in this area right here. Like the dashboard really not that bad. Just fill it up, rip all this shit off, fill it, and then do a mesh there. But I got door panels. I traded. They're sitting in the back. But yeah, I thought I'd record some shit and maybe edit it together. Sorry for the bad audio and the bad video, but I have an Android, so hate me or whatever you want. Damn, but look at this shit. So for one, he had the bass knob in the worst area, mounted right here with one screw, so when you hit it with your knee, it knocks the freaking knob out. It was dangling, I just snapped it back together. I don't know if that's a good one or not. I have no clue. It looks cheap, but it works. But this is what scares me. What the fuck is this? Like, what? Y'all couldn't just shorten the fucking wires up? Like, what is this? I don't even know what I'm doing, to be honest. But, like, I know this ain't how you supposed to do it. I know you're not. Like, random shit just grounded to random stuff. Wires ran through. I know that's not how it's supposed to be done. Yeah, I know my car's rough, but it's a project car. It's my daily. I love it, but it's just so stupid how people half-ass shit. The guy was pretty decent that sold me the car, but at least do better. Like, they just shoved this shit. If you look, I'm sorry again for the quality, but like, look at this shit. They stuffed wires and they couldn't even really fit. Didn't tape it, just sat there. And this shit just, it doesn't really fall out, but it's loose. That's most of the car. And then, got little stupid things like this. And this was us because they cut this, but we just mounted this in for now. Same over there because door panels are back there and they're not for this car, but it's for a 94. This is a 93 Caprice. So yeah. Alright. So this is what I have done so far. I ripped everything. I tried to keep all these wires up here. Pulled everything else through to the back. Took the radio out. I taped this shit up because it was hanging, but pulled this. I'm gonna vacuum and clean as much of this as I can. I need to clean it anyways. And from there, he had it in here, under here. Of course, it like ran halfway out. There was like wires here, then going in here, and there's no screws. These didn't have any screws. Lifted it up, and then of course there was a bunch of wires just sitting back in here, going up. And he has wires, like you could see that shit he cut. I want to flush that out at some point, but got wires hanging, there's shit running around. This is mutilated, whatever the hell. I guess that was like a 6x9 or something like that type of port. But let's see, yeah, back here. So I got 2 horns back here because I had 4 in total. I'll try to edit some, but I want to look into getting a bunch of designs going for this car. Just running 2, I think they're like 600 Max, RMS, or whatever the hell it is. I'm learning speaker shit. I've always been interested. I just never got technical. It's like 600 per. It's not a ported box. It's like individual boxes. The box is not made for these speakers, so it doesn't hit correctly. Of course, got the great piece of wood that's nailed into the thing to keep it from rolling. Just facing up at the roof, and yes, it's not the best. It's a 93 Caprice station wagon. I plan on taking all this out, fixing it at some point, but I can't do it right now because I don't have the space or the know-how. My dad's the one that kind of helps me with everything. He's the mechanic. He's the one that knows all this shit, but I'm hoping to restore this car. Just audio's one main thing, that this thing had everything. I'll try to put some pictures up while I like edit the video of how this used to look, like the old things. You can see how they kind of fiberglassed over this shit, but this looks stock, which it is. Of course, I traded the back door. It had like 3 10s and like 2 or 3 horn slots. The doors had 2 10s in each, and then the 2 horn slots. I got the car like that, empty, of course, because I paid $1,500 for this like almost a year ago, which is currently, it's January, almost the end of January 2024. So it's not a bad price for these cars, but it's got little flaws. Got some rust in areas. Most of the rust is here and like around the seal areas, and it has some down here. But I think that's where I'm going to start at, learning how to do body work. My dad's going to try to help me because he knows how to do body work. Fix that, maybe fix small spots like that just to bondo them and try to fix it, unless it's going to be a cut. Some of that's going to be cut out, but anything that's simple is what I'm going to do first. And then I want to paint all this plastic black, try to find some type of way to strengthen it. There's probably no fucking way to strengthen it. I'm a noob. I just like cars. I don't know 100%. My dad's a master mechanic, so he's the one who burst my bubbles. And of course I got the shitty Walmart $10 a piece. I got them for like $20 for 2. There's one right there, and there's one right there. It's kind of fucked up, but got the crossovers mounted to the box, which some people that might watch this might say this is a shitty setup, but I don't know. We're just doing what I can, and I'm not rich. I'm a school bus driver. It's as good as it's gonna get. I don't fucking make millions of dollars. But let me get some of this shit out and I'll keep going from there. So I'm not sure what they did to this. As you see, it was broke there. It's sitting right there. This is stripped out. There's nothing here. It's broke right here. It's broke here. And of course you need to take the seatbelt off, and you need a certain thing to take it off, and the cover's missing. That one has one. Same thing over there. There's like shit missing on this side, but not there. But what I'm guessing they did was, to run this and to keep it, they just broke it here because they stripped this out. So they said, fuck this, break it. They didn't have the fucking thing to take the belt out here. So they said, fuck it, break it. And they took this out, stuffed it in here behind these little screw holes so it holds it. But what the fuck's the point? Then this shit right here, little amp thing, was mounted here next to your fucking arm. Why? But then again, I don't know if that's what they did, because this amperage thing runs through here. But that doesn't mean anything. They could have put something through here and fished it through. I don't know. This is stupid, though. The more and more I do stuff with this car, it's just like, stop working on cars, man, please. Alright, so I got the box out. See? Sitting on the ground. Yeah, it's just a bundled up mess of wires. Got this amp. Should go around right quick. It's a mess. I know I gotta clean this shit up. Shit. It's a 5,000 watt Banff amp. I was given that to me for free by my uncle. Of course, this is a gift to get me started. This was the board that he had laying across side to side, and we just cut it and mounted it. So it's a shitty little piece of wood with everything screwed into it. I don't know if I have all the tools to get everything out, because these, I don't know if this is a good thing or not, but I got that for pretty cheap. I'm probably gonna upgrade it soon. I gotta get another amp, and of course when we fabricating a box in here, just payday, payday. Some people understand what I mean, but waiting for payday. I get paid next Friday because I get paid bi-weekly, and none of y'all give a shit, but that's what happens. But yeah, I gotta getting caught on everything, goddamn. But just doing what I can. Again, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, but yeah. Alright, so everything's out. Everything's off that board. So yeah, a lot of space. I think it's almost like, I'd say safely 45 inches from like here to probably right behind where the seat, because it kind of sits back a little bit. Of course, it's, sits back a little bit, comfortability. Sits back. I'll actually fix it real quick, because I know some people really want. Some people are like, we know, dumbass. But you look at it, how it leans. I think safely I could say 45 to 40 inches there to there. Straight depth wise, and it's like 45 to 50 inches side to side. I'd say about 20 inches up and down, so I would be able to still see out the back windows. So that's the area I have to work with. All they had in here was some shitty, which was funny because one of these weren't even hooked up correctly. The wire was hanging out, the positive was, which is funny because I recently said that my audio was a little quieter. These played a good part in some of the audio, so I think this is why I got just a little bit quieter. But little, what are these? They're little Walmart speakers. Whew. That's what they were. They were just mounted to the board. These are the ones I set up, are just mounted. Then I have these that came in the car. 4 of these little Privas or whatever the hell, PRVA, whatever the fuck they're called. These, I don't know much about them. They came with the car. I know they do pretty good. They got this Banff amp, 5,000 watt, 1 ohm, I believe. It's like, I think it's 2 channel, like 2,500 per channel. This is what it looks like. So, let's see. This is what it is right here. If anybody is really interested, and yes, I am very shaky. I'm fat. That's why I also, shaky, and I breathe hard. Then of course I had that trying to short out on me because I'm stupid and didn't undo the battery, which could have been probably really bad, but it's okay. I undid the battery. You can see the hood's up. I undid it. So I don't have the tools to take that out yet. So when my dad gets home, we'll take out the thick wires. I want to get all the audio shit out of this car to just start seeing what I have to buy, what I need to make it a good fucking car for audio, I guess. I don't really know. Alright, so got everything out from that back area. So now I'm gonna try to get all these wires from that little, wherever the fuck it goes back here, pull all that out, and then I'm gonna see if that's all besides the main battery. That I'll show y'all that main battery. Got the upgraded alternator, nothing crazy, just enough to make it so it doesn't kill this battery. Just, like unplug this shit. I want to get rid of all that and replace it. But it's kind of weird. What the fuck? I don't know. Maybe I'm stupid. Why is the light on but this is unplugged? Huh. I guess I didn't unplug it. I don't know. I didn't get shocked this time. Who knows? But I didn't get shocked. I think I just got burnt from the heat. but gotta wait to pull these out because I don't have the tools. Unless I can find them, then I'll pull them out. But yeah, let's get this out. I'll let y'all know how far I get. Alright, so far I had to lift all this up. Some of this cord won't even come out, so I'm guessing it's ran through a floor or something. I have to wait to get this out, to get this piece out, because it kind of like pulls on it. And that one goes up somewhere. These cords, I'm guessing, meets with these. And then on the other side, let me get my fat stuff over there. That's everything that I've ripped out so far. Whew. It's hot outside, man. But I got this out. I had to get this out to get the cord out. And that's where we're at currently. This car looks like a war zone. Holy shit. I love this car though, man. But I'll keep y'all updated if I get any farther. Alright, so trying to catch my breath. Just hot outside today. And being that I don't get out and do my own things usually, yeah, heavy setness don't help either. But I did what I could, put the trim piece down, try to tuck the wire just so I could see it to remember that's where I gotta go. Gonna tuck these hanging wires up in here. Gonna put all the audio in the house, of course, and I'm gonna use a little shop vac here and just vacuum the interior out and park it, and I'll do a little shitty outro for this little video, I guess you can call it. Be surprised if this is longer than 5 minutes, but I don't know. First video, I ain't gonna complain. It's probably shitty, but I appreciate anybody who stuck around to the end. Alright, I appreciate y'all for watching. I'm done for today. Been working on it for a little bit. Cleaned it up a little bit. Nothing crazy. I think I'm just gonna keep the mats out of it because they're fucked up. I'll show you in a second for anybody who's watching, but it's alright. The back's all good, and we'll get everything back in here as soon as I can. But the pool out of here was interesting, I guess, because I don't really know. The shit was wired up before I had the car, but got 4 of these. Again, it's whatever these are. I know they're horns, of course, and they're that Priva or whatever, PRVA. Somebody will tell me if they watch this. Got little Walmarts. Nothing special, I don't think. Has a little tack to it, but 200 watt peak, 50 watts RMS. Nothing special at all. Get that little thing off. This little, whatever the fuck that is, Axis Integrate or whatever, and then this little thing is, how the hell do you say that? A Stinger? I don't know, I guess it's like a little volt. Watch out. It's 5,000 watt amp. This little Sony little head unit came in it. 212s. Kicker comps. 1600, not 1600, freaking 600 each. It was fun. I like the car. I got it for 1500 with no music in it besides the horns. Again, I'll put up the pictures of how everything was in it, basically, like all the door panels, how they looked. And for anybody that's interested, towards the end of the video, I didn't pay 1500 for it. My brother did. He's 17. I think he was 16 at the time. This was mine. 1978 Malibu Classic 4-door. It's got a little 388 or something like that in it now. They're about to drop the trans out of it and get that all fixed up. This should be running soon. If you guys are interested in videos on that, I might make videos on it. My little brother might tell him to make videos on what they're doing. My dad's interested in making videos and stuff, so not great videos, but it's something. But I traded him this for that, and some people would say you took an L on this. I'll show you how it looked when I got the car. I got it for basically $500. Clean title, was a roller. But if you guys are interested, I'll show you the interior, how the car. I'll tell you a little bit of when we got it and show you how it did. If you guys are interested, let me know in the comments. And then of course, this car right here is interesting. Got it. Brother paid $1,500. I gave him this. Clean title, very minimal rust, and it's got little quirks and all. If y'all are interested in more information about the mechanicals behind the car, I might make more videos on the mechanicals, but I'm only interested in audio and bodywork. I don't do them. I am absolutely new to it. I've never done anything like that. I'm just tired of being 24 years old and having to wait for daddy to come around to do stuff. I want to learn something and learn how to do it myself. So this making videos might force me to do that, but we'll see. But I hope you guys enjoyed what you've seen. I know it's probably annoying. Probably audio sucked ass and video quality is probably horrible, but I just ripped out all the stuff in there as much as I could. And yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see y'all if I ever make another one. Yeah, thank you. See ya.